Well, the recent events at Renmark High School have opened up an important conversation. The brave parents of those Year 9 girls, having come forward, raises crucial questions about education, parental consent, and the duty of care our schools owe our kids. Now, there's a growing concern from parents about what our kids are learning under the consent and respectful relationships programs in schools. They're questioning the content's appropriateness, the role of third-party providers, and how this focus shifts attention from core skills like reading and writing. Now, all of this, why our academic standards are plummeting. A 2023 OECD report shows that South Australian 15-year-olds are trailing behind in maths, reading and science compared with 2 decades ago. And this is after a staggering $662 billion spent on this country in education since 2008. Now, the Grattan Institute reports that a third of our kids can't read at a proficient level. And they're also calling on educational leaders, both public, Catholic and independent, to adopt a reading guarantee by, among other things, aiming for 90% of Australian kids to become proficient readers and appointing literacy instructional specialists in schools. But this needs funding, it needs commitment, and it needs focus. But again, parents tell me about their concerns that our curriculum is focusing on gender ideology, LGBTQI+ issues, political ideology, climate alarmism, and mental health when our core educational standards are in decline. And the concern doesn't stop with parents or educational leaders. Recent articles from the Financial Review highlight that businesses are struggling with a workforce that doesn't have basic literacy and numeracy skills. We must prioritise back to basics curriculum and reassess third-party programs like consent and respectful relationships urgently. Now, I'd like to hear from you. Visit 𝗯𝗰𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗁.com.au/education survey and let me know your thoughts on what is and isn't working in your child's education.